Excuses are the chains that hold potential hostage. They're dressed up in logic, wrapped in reason, and delivered with convincing conviction. But at their core, they're just well-polished lies. They are the comfortable cushions we fall back on when the grind gets heavy, when the nights stretch long, when progress is slower than we imagine. Every excuse has one purpose: to protect you from the discomfort of growth. And the most dangerous thing about them is that they feel so real. You've heard them in your own mind. I'm too tired. I'll start tomorrow. I don't have enough time. I don't know how. It's not the right moment. Each one sounds like it's telling the truth, but deep down you know they're hollow. The truth is, someone with less time than you is doing more. Someone with fewer resources is making it work. Someone with bigger obstacles is still pushing forward. The difference is the circumstances. It's the refusal to bow down to excuses. You can't negotiate with excuses. You can't wait until you will feel like it. You can't ask for motivation to come rescue you every time the grind feels heavy, because motivation is unreliable. It's a burst of energy that can vanish as quickly as it comes. Discipline is what stays. And to build that discipline, you must train yourself to outwork your excuses every single day. When the alarm rings, excuses will beg you for 5 more minutes. Outwork them by getting up immediately. When the workout burns, excuses will tell you you've done enough. Outwork them by pushing for 1 more set. When the project gets complicated, excuses will convince you to come back later. Outwork them by breaking it down and doing it now. Each time you win against an excuse, you build strength. And each time you surrender to one, you give it power. Excuses grow when you feed them. They multiply when you allow them to win small battles. And before you know it, they control your entire life. That's why you must become ruthless about cutting them off. You can't just hope you'll resist them. You have to plan for them. Expect them to show up. Prepare your mind in advance. When you know you'll want to quit halfway through, decide before you start that you won't. When you know the temptation to skip the hard work will come, set rules for yourself that you don't break. The people who achieve extraordinary results aren't those who never feel like quitting. They're the ones who feel it and refuse to obey it. They've trained themselves to act regardless of mood, regardless of whether or not they feel ready. And I'm one of who feel ready. And here's the truth. You will never feel ready. The perfect time will never arrive. The conditions will never align perfectly. Waiting for the right moment is just another excuse in disguise. You have 2 choices. You can let your excuses dictate your future, or you can bury them under relentless action. You can let them whisper you into mediocrity, or you can silence them with results. The choice is yours. But understand this, the longer you listen to excuses, the louder they get. They don't fade with time. They get stronger the more you obey them. The way to kill them is with consistent action. Show up every single day, not because it's convenient, but because it's necessary. Work when you're tired. Work when you're uninspired. Work when you'd rather be doing anything else. This is how you take back control from your excuses, by proving to yourself over and over that they have no power over you. And here's something most people never realize. Every time you defeat an excuse, you create momentum. Momentum makes the next battle easier. The first early morning is hard, but the second is easier. The first workout after a long break is brutal, but the next one is smoother. The first time you push past procrastination is a struggle, but the following day, it feels more natural. You are literally rewiring your brain to act without hesitation. If you let excuses win, you start to justify them. You convince yourself that you're doing your best when deep down you know you're not. You tell yourself that life is just too complicated right now, that you'll start when things settle down. But life never settles down. It will always be busy. There will always be obstacles. There will always be reasons not to do the work. The question is, will you bow to those reasons or will you outwork them? The most dangerous excuses are the ones that sound noble. I don't want to start until I can give it 100%. That sounds wise, but it's just fear disguised as perfectionism. The truth is, giving 50% now is better than giving 100% never. The more you delay, the weaker your resolve becomes. And if you're waiting for some magical moment when everything aligns, you will be waiting forever. You You must decide right now that excuses are no longer part of your identity, that you are the kind of person who acts in spite of them, who pushes through them, who never lets them dictate the course of your life. And when that identity becomes ingrained, excuses lose their grip. They will still appear, but they will no longer control you. You will hear them, acknowledge them, and move forward anyway. This is what separates the successful from the rest. It's not intelligence. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's the relentless refusal to let excuses win. The willingness to show up day after day, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's inconvenient, even when it feels impossible. Outwork your excuses, and you will outgrow every limitation you thought you had. Or your future depends on this. Your dreams depend on this. The life you want is waiting for you, but it will not wait forever. The clock is ticking, and every excuse you give yourself is stealing time you can't get back. Stop feeding them. Starve them with action. Crush them under the weight of your persistence. Humped. Show the world and yourself that nothing will stop you. Outwork your excuses, and there will be no limit to what you can become.